Hello everyone, this is author, motivational speaker, and dating coach Matthew C. Horne, and I'll bring you a video tonight titled, How to Quickly End a Sexual Drought as a Man. It's brought to you by my books, How to Get Beautiful Women and Everything Else You Want from Life, in addition to How to Be Appealing to Successful Black Men for Black Women. They're both available on my website, www.matthewchorne.com. Get your copies. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and to continue to push me up the algorithm so I can continue to bring you these elevated messages. But let's get right to it. How to quickly end a sexual drought as a man. The first thing that you need to do to quickly end the sexual drought as a man, you have to dismiss and you have to get rid of every woman who's been giving you a lukewarm experience that is based on selling you the possibility of sex. A lot of the frustration in the drought comes because you're tempted, because there's an absence of sex. You're tempted to deal with women and their agendas that they have for you, and the agendas that are outside of sex. And that's where the frustration comes in. So she's been selling you an agenda that is based on the possibility of sex. She's been getting things out of you. She's been getting time, she's been getting attention, probably a little bit of money too. You've been taking her on dates, and nothing sexual has occurred. If you're going to break the drought, you have to draw a line. And you have to say within yourself, I'm not dealing with women who are not giving me sexual energy. You have to draw that line. So the possibility of sex goes out of the window. You have to go to ground zero. You have some lukewarm women in your space, and that's why you're on a drought, because there's no women giving you sexual energy, or else you two would have had sex. So you get rid of every woman that's selling you the possibility of sex. As she enacts her agenda, she exacts her agenda to get the things outside of sex that she wants from you. You pull your attention back. You clear your space. You go to ground zero. You have to get comfortable with having zero women, because the only women that should be in your space, if you're trying to break a drought or in general, are women who are giving you sexual energy. And how does that energy culminate? You two have sex. And so when you pull your energy back, a lot of those women, they view you as their supply, be it conversations on the phone, attention, dates, and other things. Everything that's outside of sex. You pull your energy back. And then when you pull your energy back, a lot of those women are satisfied with what they got from you because they didn't have any intention of having sex with you anyway. A lot of those women are going to disappear when you pull your energy back. You're not contacting them. But then some of the women are going to try to come back because they want that supply. They want that non-sexual supply. They want you to hold on to the possibility of sex so they can continue to string you along, and they notice your absence. And when those women come back, my advice is to just not re-engage them at all. Because if they were really sexually attracted to you, then they would have had sex with you. Because every man that they're stringing along, there's another man that they offered themselves to, because they couldn't go without having sex with that man. But then some of those women, like I said, they come back. And if you so desire, you tell those women, I'm looking for something that's outside of the realm of a platonic interaction. I'm looking for something more intimate and something more sexual. And if that woman had an agenda for you, she's going to confirm the non-sexual agenda that she had for you by trying to shame you. Oh, that's all you want? Who do you think I am? They're going to start with the shaming language. The shaming language is the confirmation that she had other plans for you outside of sex. Once you exact your agenda and say, I'm done with the platonic relationship, I'm looking for something more intimate and something more sexual. You have to fix your tongue to talk in straight lines. And if that woman tries to shame you, that is your entryway to saying, hey, I need to dismiss her. You have to go to ground zero. You can't be afraid of losing those lukewarm women who had other plans for you outside of sex. You have to let them go. That is the number one most important thing. That's why I put it first. Rid your space of women who will give you a lukewarm experience and selling you the possibility of sex so that they can exact an agenda to get things outside of sex from you. Okay? And then after that, you have to start preparing for the women who see you as a sexually attractive man that they want to have sex with. And this is the second thing that you have to do. You have to get your living quarters. You have to get your space ready for sex. As a grown man, I know I have some 18-year-old guys, some young guys in their early 20s and beyond that listen to me, right? Regardless, as a grown man, you should have an agenda for yourself to have your own space. I don't care if you're renting a room or anything beyond that. You need your own space. And you have to prepare your space for the women that you desire in a sexual fashion. Preparing your space means that your space must be clean. I don't care how much you have in your space. It has to be clean. It doesn't have to be a palace. It doesn't have to be laced with gold, but you have to clear your space. And you have to prepare your space, and it has to be clean. And what you want to do is you want to value your space. You want your space to be a representation of the love that you have for yourself, your living quarters. And what that looks like is that you have a color scheme, you have art. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but you have a color scheme, you have art, you have different accents that really accentuate your space and make it yours. Your space and your accents have to be a reflection of the love that you have for yourself. You have to love your space, because loving your space and the reflection of that is a reflection of the love that you have for yourself. So your space has to be clean. And women, they do tests. If you get a woman back to your space and you're trying to break that drought, okay, she's looking for cleanliness. And when a woman walks into your space, it has to smell good. It has to be clean. And you know that you are about to break that sexual drought. She takes her shoes off, she puts her purse down. That's when she acknowledges that your space is clean. But all of your space has to be clean. Women are looking, okay? They're very particular. And a lot of them, you know, they're not the most cleanly people. You know what I'm saying? You can roll up in a chick spot, man. You can see some of these women are living like shit, man. You know, dust and shit all over the place and this and that. But even some of those women are looking for your space to be clean. So they'll go and say, oh, can I use your bathroom? You say, of course. They're going to peer right into your shower. No rings, you know, no dirt. The walls in your shower have to be clean. They might even look under your toilet. I'm telling you I'm getting very specific with this, okay? Make sure everything is clean. Your countertops. And it can look lived in, of course, but you want to make sure everything is organized and is clean. So you have to pay very close attention to your spot and make sure it's clean. Because that cleanliness is a reflection of how she's going to develop a level of comfort when she comes into your space. And sometimes you can get away with not having too many accents or too many decorations as long as your space is clean. And I've been there before. You know, I wasn't one for many decorations once upon a time. I was just building my businesses. And I didn't have that much in my spot, but it was clean. And women responded to it favorably. And some women were like, oh, do you live here? You know, because I didn't have that much stuff in there. I didn't know anything about decorations, and one day I just woke up. But a good majority of the women, they stayed because my space was clean. And that's what I want to encourage you to do. So go out, get some accent mirrors, get some vases for your tables. If you have an island, you know, by your kitchen, get some nice stools. Like, there's subtle things that are not very expensive that you have to do to prepare your place for sex. And try to get a nice spot, okay? If you're working hard, make sure your spot is nice. If you're on your way up, you might have a room, you might have a studio apartment. Just make sure it's nice, man. If the woman is sexually attracted to you, she's not going to mind as long as the accents are present and it's cleanly and it's a reflection of a very well put together man that is very instrumental into breaking the drought. And then you want to pay attention to your style, because a lot of you blend with every other man in terms of your style. Your style has to be a reflection of you being an elevated man, that you are very unique and you're at one with yourself. Your style has to be a reflection of you, but you have to have a style. See, you should look like a celebrity. And I'm not meaning Hollywood celebrity. What the definition of celebrity is a man who celebrates himself. If you're a man who celebrates himself, you're going to go out into the world clean. You're going to be put together. And it's going to be unique. You don't have to look like anyone else. Look like yourself, but love yourself enough to look like your best self. And women pay attention to the subtleties. It's the subtleties that go the furthest with women. I say that in my book, How to Get Beautiful Women and Everything Else You Want from Life. It's the subtleties. So your appearance must reflect the uniqueness that you've accepted within yourself. Go out looking like yourself. Get some new clothes. Get something stylish. Something that speaks to you. I can't tell you how to compile your style, but be at one with yourself and how you want to present yourself to the world, and develop a deeper love for yourself so that the way you present yourself is presentable to the world. You celebrate yourself through your appearance. That's the first point of contact any woman has with you, is your appearance. And you will have celebrity experiences. See, celebrities are never off. Look at all your celebrities. They're never lacking when they leave the house. They know that they can be filmed, paparazzi, fans. They know that they can be seen at any given moment, so they always have an elevated appearance. And you want to adopt that same philosophy, the celebrity philosophy, meaning that your appearance is very unique, it's tailored, and it's stylish to the man that you are. But you have to become a man that is within yourself before you can become a man that are. So don't take that lightly. And then when you get your appearance right, and I'm not going to get away from this appearance, because this is very instrumental into having consistent, congruent sexual experiences with the women, okay? Your appearance is very important. So I want to break down your physique, okay? Your physique should also be a representation. It should be an invitation for women to have sexual desire for you and to desire to have sexual experiences with you. This is how you break the drought. You have to scorch the earth in terms of your appearance. Get as slim as you possibly can. Get definition. Hit those weights. Run those miles. Watch your diet. Get rid of those cooking oils. Get rid of all the extra calories. Get those spray oils. It's the subtleties within your diet that go the furthest in terms of your appearance. And then you have to be consistent. You can't just start altering your appearance and stop, because you're going to go back to the man that's not having sex with women on a consistent basis. You're going to go right back to the man that's in a drought. So, and I'm going to break it down even age-wise, okay? All you men 38 and under, you have no excuse to be out here looking sloppy. You have to watch that diet. Meaning that 38 and under, you're still youthful. Your body will respond to any discipline that you enact. You have to develop a discipline in order to maximize your appearance. Your physique should exemplify discipline. It should draw women in. It should attract them. And every individual watching me, you know which physique looks the best. You know which physique got the best responses from women. You have to revisit that physique. You have to do what you have to do to get back to that. And if you've never been there, you have to craft a new physique. Do some cardio. Hit those weights. Watch your diet. Get a couple of air fryers. Juice some vegetables. Do whatever you have to do so that your appearance is exuding from the inside out. And that's going to draw the women into you. And see, women step to men that are sexually attractive. And everything I just told you, these are the keys and the catalysts to becoming sexually attractive. Your appearance has to be on point. Your style, your physique, it all matters. It's the subtleties. But there's discipline that goes into creating strong subtleties that speak for you. She has no point of entry into your space except for examining your appearance. And you have to take your appearance seriously, okay? I've parked it there long enough. And when you find yourself stylistically and through your physique, now you go out as yourself. You have to explore the nightlife. You have to explore the biological sexual playground. That's the nightlife. The nightlife is tailored for sexual experiences because those women are leaving the house. They're fixing their makeup before they get out of the car because they're looking to meet a sexually attractive man who gives a fuck about himself, who has the right appearance, who has the right physique, and who draws them in sexually. And this is how you break the drought. So you go out as a carefully crafted man who's an exact representation of himself. You can go out as yourself once you found yourself. Once you're tired and you're frustrated with the lackluster experiences that you've been getting with women that created the drought. You go out as yourself because you found yourself. You found that carefully crafted appearance that brings the women to you. Women step to sexually attractive men. So you explore that nightlife and you do it on a regular basis. It's not intermittent. I'm not talking about once or twice a week. You take your ass out there 4, 5, 6, 7 days a week if you're trying to break a drought. If you're trying to really have a continuum of women who see you as a sexually attractive man who offer themselves to you. So that a drought is the furthest thing from your mind because you're not experiencing it. You go out as yourself and you explore that nightlife because the nightlife is the biological sexual playground. Women will step to you. You won't even have to do any work because you did the work before you left the house. You did the work on yourself because you exacted a discipline and you stuck with the discipline until you got results. Your appearance changed. You energetically changed because you accepted yourself and you step to women and you say, here I am. And there's going to be enough women that say, I love what I see because you're going out as yourself and they're accepting you as you. And so that's what you do. And then once you go out as yourself and you explore the sexual playground of the nightlife, the biological playground, you have to do yourself a favor and go out by yourself. Because exacting a discipline that exudes itself in your appearance, in your energy, and it exudes a new level of love that you have for yourself as you elevate, as you separate from the pack of men. As you go out by yourself, then you're not impeded by energies that are going to slow you down. Some of your homeboys don't have this level of discipline. Some of your homeboys are going out, rarely having sexual experiences with women, and they're grasping at straws, hoping that some women, that they can break her down, give her enough dates, have enough phone conversations with her, offer her enough money, give her enough attention that she might give them some sex. So your homeboys are operating on the possibility of sex. And you're trying to escape the women who are selling you the possibility of sex. Let them be. That's not you. So you go out because you found yourself. You go out as yourself, by yourself. And once again, women step to men who are sexually attractive. I can't count how many times, man. Because I go out by myself all the time. If you watch my channel, you see me out in DC, I'm always by myself. I don't let these men who don't know themselves, who overvalue women, cater to women, I don't let them slow me down, man. If you see me, I'm by myself. And it's for a very good reason, because I found myself. And I don't want to be surrounded by energies that are pulling me away from myself, that are watering myself down. So as you find yourself, you craft that appearance, you got your spot right, go out by yourself, do yourself a favor, and let the women find you as yourself. And women will step to you. Groups of women. See, these women are vultures, okay? Don't be sold the falsehood that surrounds sex when it comes to women. These women are vultures. They're eating up sexually attractive men. And if they see you by yourself, they're going to say, where the hell did you come from? Oh, you're by yourself? Oh, you're so masculine. You went out by yourself? And then they're inhaling your appearance. They're feeling your energy, that you are enough, and you're not overvaluing them because you value yourself. Those women they'll fight amongst a group of women to get to you. Or they might have a homegirl that's sexy as hell, and they'll come to you and say, yeah, meet my girl. And they'll look at their girl like, look what we found. You have to become an alpha male showpiece, as Ron Will says. And if you exact everything I said previously in this video, now you're a showpiece. You can go out by yourself because you're not inhibited by any contrary energies that are pulling you away from yourself. You're not like the pack of the men that are, that populate the nightlife and the dating pool. You're yourself. You're recognizable, and those women are going to eat you alive. Fuck breaking the drought. Those women will share you. Right when they meet you, it's a real thing. So you want to go out as yourself. And the last thing that the last offering that I have for you in terms of breaking the drought as a man is you don't temper your words. You have an agenda. And there's nothing wrong with your agenda because sex is always happening. You have an agenda that I'm going to break this drought. I'm going to make myself recognizable to the kind of women that I want in a sexual manner, and they have to recognize me in a sexual manner. And that's how you break the drought. You don't temper your words. You feel the energy. They give you that red beam of lust from their eyes because you've done so much work on yourself before you left the house, and now you're outside of the house. You're exploring that nightlife. You're exploring different places, different gathering places where young, attractive, beautiful women are. And when you're in the presence of that woman, you feel her energy and see her level of attraction to you. And once you see that level of attraction, you talk to her in straight lines. You let her know exactly what you want to do because you cannot break the drought if you temper your words. You have to talk to these women in sexual straight lines. And then it all connects. Because that right woman is going to be waiting to hear from a man like you to talk in straight sexual lines. You get her back to your place. It's smelling good. It's looking good. Good art, good color schemes. Everything's clean. And then she figuratively and literally takes her shoes off. You're the place of comfort. You're the landing space that she wants to land in. You're the object of her sexual desire. And that's the man that you have to become. Because that's going to equate to breaking the drought. See, if you don't temper your words, you're not submitting to her agenda. Understand that every woman has an agenda for you. You know the frustration of the woman having an agenda for you that's not sexual. So you negate that frustration by talking in straight lines, not tempering your words. And you find the women that have the agenda for you that you have for her. You find the women that have the agenda for you that you have for yourself. Your agendas align. So there doesn't have to be many words spoken when the agendas align. And once your agendas align, now you've broken the drought. Because that woman is going to see you as a sexual landing space. You're the object of her affection. Everything I told you how to do in this video is turning you into the showpiece, the fantasy man. And that's the quickest way to break the sexual drought. You have to become that fantasy man. You have to pay attention to every nuance that's going to get you in the space of the women with the agendas that you want. And once you become that man, that drought is non-existent because there's a continuum of women who see the man that you've become, who sees the care that you crafted into your appearance. And it extends when they walk through the threshold of your residence. A cleanliness, a love, your appearance, the way your clothes are tailored to you. There's no disconnect. And that's the whole point of what I'm saying. You have to comprise yourself as a man that there is no disconnect between how you present yourself, the agendas that you want, and the agendas of the women who are exact match to you. That's how you quickly break the sexual drought. This has been Matthew C. Horne, author, motivational speaker, and dating coach. This brings you a video tonight talking about how to quickly break the sexual drought as a man. It's brought to you by my books, How to Get Beautiful Women and Everything Else You Want from Life, in addition to How to Be Appealing to Successful Black Men for Black Women. They're both available at my website, www.matthewchorne.com. Get your copies. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and to continue to push me the algorithm so I can continue to bring you these elevated messages. And once again, as I say in every video, you all are in the comments asking me to talk about particular topics and make these custom videos for you. Just because you make a comment, I'm not going to make a video for you. You have to pay your tax, man. You know I'm good at this. You have to make a donation of $150 or more to my PayPal or my Cash App if you want me to make a particular topic on a proposed topic that you present to me, if you want me to make a particular video, okay? Once you make your donation to my PayPal or my Cash App that's in my video description, a $150 donation, then I'll put your video on my channel in 24 hours or less. There's a note feature on PayPal and Cash App. You leave the subject matter of the video that you want me to make, and then boom, it's made. I'm quick over here. I'm good. I'm gifted. It's coming in 24 hours or less. If your subject matter is more in-depth, more nuanced than just leaving a note, you still make your $150 donation or more to my PayPal and my Cash App information that's in my video description. And then you email me at matt@matthewchorne.com with your more nuanced and detailed description of the video that you want me to make for you. And it's on my channel, Matthew C. Horne Dating, in 24 hours or less. Streamlined, easy. If my message has been of value to you tonight and your thought process have been elevated as a result of encountering my message, I want you to make a donation to my PayPal or my Cash App information that's in my video description. I never tell you what to donate. Donate according to however you've been impacted. I never take a donation lightly. Your donations continue to help me to elevate and grow as I continue to help you to elevate and grow and move forward as well through bringing you this elevated content, man. You know ain't nobody spitting it like this, all right? Y'all need to donate accordingly. And if you're in need of coaching, if my voice resonates with you, and you have different challenges and impediments in the dating space, I want you to email me at matt@matthewchorne.com. Leave coaching in the subject matter of the email. Leave your name, your phone number, and whatever challenge that you're facing in the dating space. I'll do a quick assessment. I'll email you back with the terms of the coaching. Breakthroughs take place in the one-on-one hour-long coaching sessions with me. So if you're in need of coaching, you reach out to me. You email me at matt@matthewchorne.com. Name, phone number, whatever issue that you're facing in the dating space, coaching in the subject matter of the email, and we'll make it happen. I'll get back to you with the terms of the coaching, and let's get on board, man. Let me take you to where you want to be. I'm still looking to fill the slots, the remaining slots of the 5 individuals who want the year-long coaching journey with me. In the year-long coaching journey with me, you're going to get a minimum of 3 to 4 coaching calls per week. And I'm going to do an assessment of where you are and where you want to be in the dating space. And then I'm going to pick the coaching up according to where you are and where you want to go. You'll have 24-hour access to me as well. And that means you can text me, call me, whatever needs that you have, I'm available to you. And then we'll meet up in person no matter where you are in the world. We're going to make this very personal. And you're going to elevate and you're going to grow. You're going to surpass any expectations that you have for yourself. You give me 1 year of your life, it'll never be the same. You're interested in the year-long coaching journey with me, email me at matt@matthewchorne.com. Leave mentorship in the subject matter of the email. Leave your name, your phone number, and let me know exactly where you are and where you see yourself going. I'll do an assessment, and then I'll call you, and we'll determine if we're a good fit to work with one another over the course of a year. Lastly, my dating coaching community, we're picking it up on Monday, tomorrow. In my dating coaching community, you get 2 exclusive videos every week, and you get a Zoom call with me every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every video is archived. Every Zoom session is archived. You can get in the community, catch up. I allow members of the community to give me topics to make custom videos on. It's an amazing space. We get together once a week, and I'm your dating coach for an hour once a week. I've said enough, man. Quickly break that drought. Adhere to everything I said, because there's a whole nother reality that's waiting for you where you never have to revisit a drought. I'll see you all soon.